Have you ever found yourself struggling to understand English or unable to express yourself fluently in the language? You're not alone. Many individuals encounter challenges when it comes to mastering English comprehension and speaking skills. In this YouTube video, we'll delve into the common problem of struggling with English language proficiency and the barriers that prevent individuals from speaking it confidently. Join us as we explore practical tips and strategies to overcome these obstacles and enhance your English communication abilities. Let's dive in. Here are more detailed tips along with explanations for learning English quickly. Immerse yourself in English media. Surround yourself with English language content such as movies, TV shows, music, podcasts, and audiobooks. This exposure helps you become familiar with the language's rhythm, intonation, and colloquial expressions. Create a learning routine. Establish a consistent study routine that incorporates different language skills like speaking, listening, reading, and writing. Consistency is key to making steady progress in language learning. Use language learning resources wisely. Take advantage of a variety of language learning resources, including textbooks, online courses, language learning apps, and interactive websites. Choose resources that suit your learning style and goals. Set SMART goals. Make your language learning goals specific, measurable. Practice speaking regularly. Practice speaking English as often as possible, even if you're a beginner. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Speaking is an essential part of the learning process. Consider joining language exchange groups or finding conversation partners online to practice speaking with native speakers. Focus on practical vocabulary. Prioritize learning vocabulary and phrases that are relevant to your daily life and interests. This ensures that you can immediately apply what you learn in real-world situations. Learn grammar in context. Instead of memorizing grammar rules in isolation, learn grammar in context through examples and practice. Understand how grammar structures are used in real-life communication and focus on using them accurately rather than just memorizing rules. Use spaced repetition. Employ spaced repetition techniques to memorize vocabulary effectively. Spaced repetition involves reviewing words at increasing intervals over time, which enhances long-term retention. Take advantage of technology. Use technology to enhance your language learning experience. For example, language learning apps like Anki or Quizlet can help with vocabulary memorization, while speech recognition tools like SpeechLing can assist with pronunciation practice. Stay motivated and persistent. Language learning can be challenging at times, so stay motivated by setting short-term milestones, celebrating your pro. Here are some key tips for learning English as quickly as possible. Immerse yourself. Surround yourself with English as much as possible. Listen to English music, watch English movies and TV shows, and try to think and speak in English as often as you can. Practice regularly. Consistency is key. Practice your English skills every day, whether it's through speaking, writing, reading, or listening. Set clear goals. Define what you want to achieve with your English learning and set realistic, measurable goals to track your progress. Use language learning apps. Utilize language learning apps and online resources to supplement your learning. Apps like Duolingo, Babbel, and Rosetta Stone can be helpful. Find a language partner. Practice speaking with native English speakers or other learners. Language exchange programs or online language communities can be great places to find language partners. Focus on communication. Don't get too bogged down by grammar rules. Focus on communicating your ideas effectively and worry about refining grammar later. Expand your vocabulary. Learn new words every day and try to use them in context. Use flashcards or vocabulary apps to help with memorization. Listen actively. Pay attention to how English is spoken by native speakers. Listen to podcasts, watch videos, and try to mimic pronunciation and intonation. Read widely. Read English books, newspapers, articles, and websites on a variety of topics. This will expose you to different vocabulary and sentence structures. Seek feedback. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Seek feedback from teachers, language partners, or online communities to help improve your language skills. Remember, learning a language takes time and dedication, so be patient with yourself and celebrate your progress along the way. Keep practicing, and you'll continue to improve. Here are some key tips for learning English and speaking fluently. Immerse yourself in English. Surround yourself with English as much as possible. Watch English movies, listen to English music, and engage with English-speaking communities online or in person. Practice speaking regularly. Practice speaking English every day, even if it's just by yourself. Use language exchange programs or find a conversation partner to practice speaking with native speakers. Expand your vocabulary. Learn new words and phrases regularly and try to use them in context. Reading books, articles, and blogs in English is a great way to expose yourself to new vocabulary. Focus on pronunciation. Pay attention to how words are pronounced and work on improving your pronunciation. Practice speaking slowly and clearly, and don't be afraid to ask for feedback. Listen. Actively. Listen to English speakers as much as possible and try to understand the meaning behind what they're saying. Watch English videos, listen to podcasts, and engage with audio materials to improve your listening skills. Learn grammar in context. Instead of memorizing grammar rules, learn grammar in context through reading and listening. Pay attention to how grammar is used in real-life situations and practice using it yourself. Set specific goals. Set clear and achievable goals for your English learning journey. Whether it's passing a language exam, traveling to an English-speaking country, or simply feeling more confident in conversations, having goals will keep you motivated and focused. Be patient and persistent. Learning a language takes time and effort, so be patient with yourself and celebrate your progress along the way. Don't be discouraged by setbacks and keep pushing yourself to improve. Seek feedback and correction. Don't be afraid to make mistakes, as they are a natural part of the learning process. Seek feedback from teachers, language partners, or online communities, and use it to improve your language skills. Practice, practice, practice. The more you practice, the more confident you'll become in speaking English fluently. Make speaking English a regular part of your daily routine, and don't shy away from opportunities to practice with others. By incorporating these tips into your English learning routine and staying committed to your goals, you'll be well on your way to speaking English fluently. Remember that progress takes time, so keep practicing and never give up. Neglecting listening skills. Neglecting listening skills can hinder overall language comprehension and communication. Actively listen to English podcasts, videos, and conversations to improve your listening comprehension. Ignoring feedback. Ignoring feedback from teachers, language partners, or language learning apps can prevent you from identifying and correcting mistakes. Embrace feedback as a valuable tool for improvement and incorporate it into your learning process. Not using language learning resources. Failing to utilize language learning resources such as textbooks, online courses, language apps, and dictionaries can slow down progress. Take advantage of these resources to supplement your learning and reinforce concepts. Lack of exposure to English media. Limited exposure to English media, such as movies, TV shows, and books, can hinder language learning. Immerse yourself in English media to improve vocabulary, comprehension, and cultural understanding. By identifying and addressing these habits, you can overcome obstacles and accelerate your English learning journey. Consistent practice, active engagement, and a positive attitude are key to success in language acquisition. Here are some habits that can slow down English learning. Lack of consistent practice. Inconsistent practice can hinder progress in English learning. Skipping practice sessions or only practicing sporadically can make it difficult to retain new vocabulary and grammar concepts. Relying too much on translation. Constantly translating between English and your native language can slow down language acquisition. Instead, try to think and speak in English without relying heavily on translation. Avoiding speaking practice. Avoiding opportunities to speak English can impede progress in fluency. Practice speaking with native speakers, language partners, or even by yourself to improve your speaking skills. Not setting clear goals. Without clear goals, it's easy to lose motivation and direction in English learning. Setting specific, achievable goals can help you stay focused and track your progress. Fear of making mistakes. Fear of making mistakes can hold you back from practicing and taking risks in English. Remember that making mistakes is a natural part of learning, and embracing them as opportunities for growth can accelerate your progress. Sticking to comfort zone. Sticking to familiar topics and language structures can limit your exposure to new vocabulary and grammar. Challenge yourself to explore a variety of topics and language contexts to expand your language skills. Thank you for watching this video. We hope you've gained some new words and effective strategies for learning English. Keep practicing and exploring more vocabulary. We look forward to seeing you in the next videos. Thanks again, and goodbye.